Male pregnant emoji.
Oi! Oi! Hello. Good afternoon. Sorry about whatever the fuck that was. It seems that despite me intentionally not installing the Deezer update because it breaks for desktop, they were like, you know what, we'll just install that update on behalf for you. Although even when I tried to install the previous update, like the previous version, that also didn't work, so I had to keep reinstalling previous updates and restarting the PC until it decided to give me a play button that works. So if you don't know what the problem is with Deezer, there's an update that breaks it, where you, like, the play button just doesn't work. That's literally it. The play button doesn't work, and obviously the play button is very vital to its purpose as a music playing app. So yeah, thank you for your patience on that. Sorry that was a bit rough. I was a little bit frustrated because I already it was one of those, like, I've not been sleeping, so my sleep has been the equivalent of like taking like a 2 to 3 hour nap whenever I crash during the day, as some people might witness 10 minutes of yesterday when I accidentally fell asleep for a wee bit. So I was like up at 4, like bang on 4. I was like, shit, time to start stream, and then this happens, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I still have to go like do other things, which I plan to do while we do the whole 10 minutes of stream starting thing, where I usually set up. But no, these had other plans, I guess. But before I get into the app, let me say my very belated hellos, and don't worry, Ray, I don't count any of the second firsts. It's only the first one that counts. So if stream starts and restarts and restarts and restarts about 1 billion times, it doesn't matter. Only the first one counts. So, yeah. Although I will say, any messages that were sent that are not like in the Twitch activity feed, I probably won't get to read because I did have to restart quite a few times. So sorry for that. If you've typed and you've left and you don't get a hello, I'm not ignoring you. I just can't see it, okay? So I'll start with the activity feed and then I'll go through what I can see on my obs. So yeah. Ray, congratulations on being voiced. Hello. Hello, Succumbio. Hello, Rhino. Hello, Jaigon. Rhino, thank you for the 95 stream streak. Hello, Gem. Hello, David. Thank you for the 370 stream streak. Hello, Matt V. Hello, Normanton. Thank you for the 35 stream streak. Hello, Winter. Thank you for the 130 stream streak. Hello, Lychee. Hello, Ninja. Thank you for the tier 1 resub. Happy 31 months. Thank you very much for that. Hello, Trash Can. Hello, Snowy. Hello, Longo. Hello, Awesomeness. Hello, Clarinets. Hello, Goat. Hello, Pancake. No, I still see the messages. Hi. Hello. Hello, Cal. Restarting PC every time, yeah. I mean, the restarting the PC doesn't take too much time. And I didn't have to load up all my other programs to test that it was working, because since it was just an isolated Deezer issue. So, yeah. Oh, this is listed in the Sharpers when I don't get enough sleep. I always felt like a kind of, oh, woe is me, pick me type shit. It's just something you get used to. There are some days where I can't do this. Sometimes I've streamed on days that are borderline like that. You guys, oh my god, you guys have seen it when I've been 24/7 yawning. In fact, there was a time I just very distinctly remember I was playing Madagascar on stream, the PC game version, and I was actively like falling asleep playing that because it's just my body was just like, I can't be dealing with this right now. In all fairness, I only really let you guys see me whenever I'm feeling well enough and alert enough. If I'm not, I'll just cancel stream because no one wants to sit here and watch me fucking dying. So actually, that's a lie. There's probably a lot of people that would love to see that, but we won't get into that today. Hello, Joshi. Hello, Bo. But thank you. So my doctor's appointment on Friday, for those that are interested, went pretty well. I was very well affirmed by the doctor that from my blood test results, which I guess I didn't really pass then technically, the stuff that I was experiencing, especially during the, my time of month where I'm literally getting too crippled to be able to fucking get to my desk and turn on a stream, it wasn't in my head. My blood is showing some things which I don't really want to go too much into it because whatever, but it is basically they're like, yeah, this makes sense with what we're seeing here. So they put in a prescription of medication, which hopefully I will get Monday or Tuesday. We'll see. I'm supposed to get a text whenever that goes in, so I can go in and straight away and get it. So hopefully next month, which is, it'll be during the thon, so very convenient timing. Next month, hopefully, I will be able to just take painkillers and deal with it and not worry about having to go to the A&E or something like that. And it won't be as disrupted, thankfully. I say hopefully because he did say, like, look, if this doesn't, improve things, we'll have to look at something else. But, I'm trying to be a little hopeful, a little optimistic. Self-deprecating Stinky Crow, that's me. That's me. That's me. Hello, Caps. How's it going? Didn't pass? No, I didn't really pass them, no. But the information that they told was very useful. So I'm grateful for that. It's much better to have a problem and be able to look at something like that and be like, yeah, this is your problem, than have a problem and then not be able to find out what the problem or solution could be. But I was taken very seriously, and it was really nice. For those of you unaware of this whole stigma, I don't really want to get too much into the topic because it can be something people are quite passionate about, and I'm just not ready to be argumentative for anyone that is not someone that has any empathy, I guess. I don't know how to put that in a politer way. But us period havers don't often get fair treatment when it comes to problems associated, especially with the period of having. Because, and we had a little discussion about this before, but it's for a myriad of reasons, ranging from, misogyny to misogyny, I guess. No, I'm joking. Well, I guess maybe some people could argue it's misogynistic that not enough research has been done into it, but most of the time, let's just say we're gonna try not to be like, yeah, the doctors are just being mean to women. We'll just say, actually, they're just a bit misinformed or ill-informed because of the lack of research, and we'll just leave it at that. So half the time when we have problems with that, we are quite often dismissed as that's normal when it's not very normal, and people have suffered for that, and it's not great. So if I make it sound like, if it sounds very hyperbolic how, happy I am that like I was taken seriously, and you're like, why wouldn't you be taken seriously? Why do you keep saying that? That's why. Because it is a very real and valid fear to not be taken seriously, especially with issues like that. So, So, yeah, this time I'm getting a blood test a lot sooner, so they're gonna have me for a month trial on this medication, and then I'll get another blood test and be like, how's it going? Do I pass this time? So we'll see. Hello, Boyka! Yeah, so there's that. There's some other things I wanted to discuss as well, but I think I've forgotten. Obviously we're halfway through the month, so we're halfway to April. If you're once again unaware, April the 1st is when I'm going to be starting my thon to help raise funds for the rigging, which once again the art is hopefully going to be done for that at the end of April, so we might actually be able to get this outfit this year, which is very exciting. So we'll see about that. We'll be doing it's gonna be a little bit themed. It's gonna be standard thon stuff, so you can raise a timer. It's uncapped for now. The reason I say for now, because on the off chance that you guys decide that you want me to stream forever and ever, and I can't actually do that, I gotta put my foot in. But rest assured, any decisions made regarding to the format of the thon will be discussed and polled. I won't just out of the blue go with, you know what, we're ending it today, or anything like that. I'll be extremely fair and open to listening and stuff, so yeah. Doctor took you seriously? Today I learned hell is not fat. Yeah, that's another thing. Although sometimes I think that even if you are a healthy weighted female, you will often be still told to lose weight, so we won't get into that though. We won't get into that, because that is a rightfully, well, I don't know if you want to say rightfully inflammatory. It's inflammatory for the, it's very valid for people to be angry at that kind of thing. I can't empathize with the people that are angry because they're like, it's not true, but we'll just leave it. We'll leave it. It's not a discussion for us to have here. So yeah, there's that's happening. I've also started sorry, I say started. I've messaged everyone regarding the Nuzlocke. That will hopefully be starting this upcoming Saturday. So tomorrow I need to work out the rest of the kind of kinks with regards to how that's going to work. Because obviously the people that will be joining me will be using a save file that is shared. So the people that will be joining me will be Snowy, Autumn, Adder, Goat, and Winter. Those are the 5 that will be joining me on this. Am I missing one? I need to check my list. I think I'm supposed to have 6. Oh, and Jinx. Sorry, Jinx, because I asked Jinx to do the Saturday for me. So Jinx, Adder, Autumn, Snowy, Winter, and Goat. No, Jinx is on Sunday. So I think it was Snowy on Saturday. So Snowy will be starting on the Saturday, then Jinx on the Sunday, Adder on a Monday. Goat on the Tuesday, Autumn on the Wednesday, Winter on the Thursday. I think that's what we decided. I have it written down on a note on my other PC, so you'll have to bear with me. I had to make some changes. So yeah, hopefully I will be able to get the instructions out to them soon, so we'll be good for this Saturday. You guys are finally getting that event that I promised you, like many moons ago, so thanks for your patience on that. You excited for the fun having hell on my screen and non-DJ hours? Yeah, let's go. Let's go. The thon is gonna be like detective game based, theme based, whatever you want to say. So what we'll do is I have obviously a list of games that I can play, like that I've had like my eyes on. Like there's the one-off games, like I still wanted to play like the Duck Detective game, and it's Shadows of a Doubt. And then there's obviously the series of games, which is like that one fucking fish game, Freddy Fish. And obviously if we want to do Mystery Case Files, we can start that from even though I haven't technically finished through the rest of them, we could probably start that from the beginning, depending on how long you guys have me chained down here for. And I did see that some people were making suggestions as well. Please, if you have a suggestion for a game for me to play during the event, you can put that either in recommendations or the event planning channel, and I'll try to remember to take a look at those if I have any issues picking games. Oh dearie me. Walk off from the actual doctors? Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Thankfully, not mine. Not mine. Not mine at all. I actually was surprised because I had more problems with the female doctor that I was seeing before than the male doctor, which is crazy. Because usually you'd assume it's different, but it is what it is. Who of all of those will fuck over the save file the most? Well, there's a reason, because when it came down to it, I think the most flexible was Winter and Goat. So the last 2 days were left to them, and they got to choose between Tuesday and Thursday, and obviously Thursday is the last day of this, of the Nuzlocke, so they basically left it up to me to put one of them on a Tuesday, one of them on a Thursday. And I went out of my way to put Winter on the Thursday for a reason. Sorry, Winter, but there is some bias at play here on why you are put as the last day. If someone out of all of the 6 people joining me, the one that is most likely to get me to, because basically we have 2 hours to finish at least 1 gym. We're aiming for 1 gym a day, otherwise I have to spin it like the punishment wheel or whatever. Winter's the most likely to get me to fucking have to spin the punishment wheel, so yeah. Welcome in, Rat. How's it going? I don't smell like cheese, what the fuck? Recommendations, put them on a wheel and spin it? Yeah, I suppose I could do that, or I could just choose from all 7 million games I have in my Steam library that are detective-based. So yeah. I don't know what we're gonna do today, by the way. We could potentially finish the Eternal Night. Like, I'm pretty sure that is very finishable today. It just depends on how... You know what's really funny? I was looking up forums of discussions about Eternal Night, and it's very universally agreed, and it's not, you know, it's not just a skill issue, by the way. As much as I think it's funnier if I just say it's a skill issue. Genuinely, everyone has commented on the artificial difficulty that game has put in, that the game is needlessly difficult as well, that there was no reason for it to be as fucking problematic. Some people were even saying like the only reason they managed to get through the game was via save states, because if you remember, I was commenting on the very weird choices where it choose to save. So yeah. Hello, Fate. You want to play Sea of Thieves today? You're in a Sea of Thieves mood? It's Sunday, so we'd have to brig it out because Winter is not available on Sundays if you really did want the Sea of Thieves. I understand that it was probably not a serious suggestion, but I wouldn't be opposed to getting myself blown up by all of the sweats on there. Oh no! Ray, I'm sorry. Thank you so much for the lyric. Thank you for stopping by as always. I really appreciate it. I hope you're able to get some plenty of good rest. Thank you, thank you. We'll still attribute it to skill issue? Yeah, probably. Games are hard though. Well, the Eternal Night is. Everyone was saying like it's probably the fucking shittiest one in the series for sure. Day ruined? What do you mean day ruined? Oh dear. Oh, my nose is a bit... Sorry. No winter means day ruined. What kind of fake fan are you? If you don't know, winter's schedule will shake my head. Oh, dearie me. As for the rest of the plan for this week, I'm gonna probably ask Phantom if he wants to do some more of the teardown. Teardown was a lot of fun. So maybe we could do some more teardown. I don't know what else. Obviously, we'll have our Wednesday with Autumn. I should still be able to stream on the day I go and get my medication, so... yeah. And I also once again want to thank everyone. Oh fuck, we got coconut mold. God damn it. Thank you to everyone that came by the Pirates of the Caribbean watch along yesterday. I was not expecting such a turnout. I wouldn't have, you know, obviously if I was the only one in there, I would have stayed in there the full 8 hours. I don't really care too much about it, but it was very heartwarming to see everyone in there. I want to apologize, as embarrassing as it was. I got very comfortable. I actually nodded off like 10 minutes before the second movie ended, and it was very awkward because it auto-played the first movie instead of the third, so I was just kind of like, oops. But it was a very, very enjoyable time. I really love those movies, so I'm really glad I got to enjoy it with everyone. Hello, Art, how's it going? Okay, Wi-Fi stay working? Yeah, sure you had some problems with that at the start. Suika! No, Kawa, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Moida. Hope you enjoy your stay. Ow. Hello, Unicorn. How's it going? The courage to do laundry is crazy, but very relatable. I fucking hate doing laundry. I love cleaning, but I hate doing laundry. Surprisingly dark movies. For the age range, which they are, you know, they're PG-13 is their age rating. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Just the kind of content that you see in those movies, but it's 2003, 2006, 2007, and they hold up so incredibly well today. Whereas, and I will keep making this comparison to the end of time because I remember watching it and thinking, wow, this looks like shit. I watched Clash of the Titans when I was down in England with my stepdad, and I genuinely thought that was a movie that came out in like fucking 1990. Like, it looked so bad. Unix everywhere in Pirates of the Caribbean 1 and 2. And 2, remember, he Uniki when he's talking to the tribe. Arbreak do be one of the... Oh, you were actually playing the second... Yeah. We were just discussing that. I was looking at the forums for the game, and it's very universally agreed that Eternal Night is the worst game out of all of them. Okay, how's it going? 12 plus kid gets hanged and guy has tentacles shoved in his eye sockets. And there was one that had their eye picked out by the crow. You know. Clash of the Titans is just Clash of the Titans. But like, it's got like, I think my main fucking issue is like, you have a star-studded cast like that and you release a movie that looks like that. It's just crazy. Snip, snip. Yeah. Executioner boss made me my fingers. Yeah, it's just the second one is very... I think what I want to... If I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt, they wanted to experiment a lot, and with how Dawn of the Dragon is, I think that they took the... You know, the feedback that they were given on it seriously, thankfully. Yeah, it was a really good time yesterday. It was very, very fun, very hype in chat. They had to make Clash 3D. Thank God that trend died. Thank fuck. Yeah. Aggressive the second game. Well, it depends, because I don't think in every case where a second game has absolutely tanked, they've decided, let's try and fix that in the third game. Some people just make the third game equally as shit, so... Be thankful for it. I think it's okay to make mistakes, okay? It's okay to test things out and be like, that didn't work quite well. I always say that it's not about the initial mistake or what you did, like 90% of the time, because obviously there are some things that are just kind of like, well, that's a bit inexcusable. It's about how you act and learn afterwards that is important to me. That's the biggest thing for me. DMC2? Oh, DMC2 was just... I don't even know what to say. For some of these games, it's like the people don't actually play them themselves. They probably solely hire a playtester for it, but I think it's very important that you play a game yourself that you are, you know, working on. I think that is super important. I think my favorite scene Pirates of the Caribbean is definitely when they're fighting in the third one, but in the Maelstrom, I think it's so fucking good. There's so much shit going on. And as we talked about in the chat yesterday, there's like lots of moving parts, and it's just amazing that they managed to choreograph the whole scene. And it's like a scene that lasts a very long time as well. Like, holy shit, under all that water as well, and it's probably like super duper intense. It's just really, really fucking impressive, honestly. What are we discussing? We are talking about many things. Pick a conversation. Pirates of the Caribbean, or like a second iteration of a game in the series. I have a very good second game. Can you give examples? Ripto's Rage more than Year of the Dragon. To be fair, they said, Insomniac said that Ripto is that when they were getting towards the third game, they were kind of running out of ideas of what to do with Spyro, which is why they introduced the other characters that you could play as, because they were like, we just don't know what to do with him. And then they moved on to Ratchet and Clank. So that makes sense if you think that you liked the second game more than the third. It's hard for me because I think I also like the second game more than the third, but the third game has my favorite level in it, so. Play through my projects every day. The longer I work, the longer each day is just spent playing. Need for Speed Underground 2? Okay, Need for Speed is a hard one, because how do you class a second game in that game series when there's like fucking 10 million of them? What is that technically the second game? You're hungry? Cool. That wasn't either of the conversations we were having, though. Thank you for the 40 stream streaks, Zakir. Resident Evil 2 is much better than Resident Evil 3. Yeah, those were the ones I played. Yeah, I kind of get that. I had a lot more fun, I guess, playing Resident Evil 2 than Resident Evil 3. I think Resident Evil 3 was a little bit more confusing for me on storyline and shit, I won't lie. But do keep in mind, I'm not a Resident Evil, like, junkie or anything like that. I've literally played the second remake, the third remake, whichever the co-op game with Chris and Shiva was, and then 7. Those are the Resident Evil games that I played. So don't take anything I say to heart. You felt less ancient yesterday? Why? We felt really ancient yesterday because Jerby decided to make the comment of how old the Pirates of the Caribbean movies were. Like you know, like an actual comment on how many years old, and I will not say it again because it made me really sad, so... Yeah. You class Need for Speed Underground 1 to Carbon as a series? I see. Me and Fancy playing Resident Evil 6 is one of the things that would make part of the world heal. That game is something. Do you mean in a it's gonna be very entertaining? Because if I remember correctly, Resident Evil 6 is not a good game, and then they saved the series with 7. So, you guys want me to intentionally play a bad game and rope Phantom into it? Oh god. Knows. They still look good, unlike us. The wrinkles are forming the more I think about it. Hello, Foggy. Thank you for the like. It's not a good game. Okay, so why do you want us to play it? Do you hate us? Is that it? I mean, I can ask him. He'd probably be down for something like that. I don't know how down. Phantom, I feel like as a gamer is more of a, you know, actually I shouldn't speak on behalf of him, but from what I see him play, it's usually a less committed gamer, you know what I mean? A game like Resident Evil, where it has like a whole storyline that you kind of play through, is very long and stuff. I guess it's because I guess I'm speaking out of like experience of seeing him play like boomer shooters and a lot of roguelikes, so yeah. The new game is pretty fun, the new Resident Evil, probably. Not really having any intention to play it right now, but I'm glad the people that are playing it are enjoying it a lot. I don't even know what Deadly Premonition 2 is, so... Makes me think they want Leon to be Dante, even gave him Royal Guard. Are you sure you're not just saying that out of bias for the fact that... I don't know how official they are, but I saw some images relating to Devil May Cry, but I don't know how official they are, so I can't really speak about them, but... I think that they may have instilled hope in some of the DMC community. It drags a lot? Oh no, I hate games that drag a lot. Apparently, a new Resident Evil alternates between an actual horror game and an action game depending on which protagonist you're playing. I've heard a lot about that. I've seen a lot of memes about that, and honestly, I like that kind of approach. You've got, on one hand, a very seasoned veteran when it comes to the situation of the Resident of Evils. He's been through it, you know what I mean? And then you've got someone who's not as experienced, and I do think that that's really cool that they really stuck to that philosophy, you know what I mean? Over the board, stupid and hilarious. Are you just saying that to try and convince me to go over and knock on Phantomy's door and be like, Phantomy, would you like to play Resident Evil 6 with me? The horror parts are very well done. I'm glad to hear it. Honestly, I'm glad to hear it. Okay, so would you say Resident Evil 6 is better or worse than Resident Evil 5? Far worse? Worse? Resident Evil 6 is worse than 5? And you want me to play through that? Bro, everyone is thirsting over Leon, and honestly, I understand it. I do understand it. Oh my fucking god. I don't know if I want to play it. I don't know. I don't know if I want to play it. Think of the content. Guys, I'm already playing through Eternal Night. What do you mean, think of the content? Is Resident Evil 6 better or worse than DMC 2? What's the one she's playing? I didn't play 2? Or do you mean DMC? It's probably not as bad as DMC because we have a few people that think DMC is like a decent game. It's just fucking cringy as shit. Rulers can bend a little bit. DMC is around Resident Evil 6, I see. What about DMC 2? Where's that in relation? DMC 2 was that bad that I didn't play it. And I watched a video playing it, and I had to watch it in like 3 different rounds because I fell asleep watching it. Yeah, I am pretty funny, aren't I?
Where did the time go? Xhelx's heart, Xhelx's flower.
Where did what time go? Anna, hello. Thank you for the tier 1 V sub. Happy 24 months. Happy 2 years. Thank you so much. How's it going? Winter's just joking. He's just a little joker. I mean, the straightest thing you can do is be very comfortable with your sexuality, I guess. Wait, that kind of sounds stupid, but I think I know what I meant, and I just said it wrong. I know what I meant, and that's important at the end of the day. I know what I meant, okay? You understand? Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you guys get what I mean. I'm okay, thank you for asking. Hopefully you can get some rest soon. I hope you enjoyed your time with your family. Okay. Leon can get better, but it's a personal preference. You know what you do? You put him in a suit of armor. A suit of heavy armor. That's how you make him better. You see how it's a personal preference. Hello, Steven. How's it going? You can't understand why Chris is not having the same reception because Chris is put in bad games. Although, I did see a bunch of memes recently resurface about Chris punching that fucking boulder. You know, when you're fighting Wesker at the end, and he just fucking breaks the boulder with his fist. I've seen a lot of memes about that. That was very funny. Twinks and waistcoats, I see. Everyone has their own personal preference on who they decide to be gay for. It's fine. Heavy armor is just his light armor. Then make it heavier. That's fine. Some people don't care about Leon. I think a lot of people just care about his biceps. If I'm quite honest with you, and the stubbly face. A boulder punching asshole. Chris was in 7 and 8 though. I didn't play 8. I don't know what the reception on 8 is. I did play 7, and if I'm recalling correctly, Chris came at the end of 7 and his DLC content, which I don't really think counts, honestly. Hello, CJ. Put Arthur Morgan inside, then it's not gonna be away. Speaking of Arthur Morgan, I do need to get back on the Red Dead Redemption 2 playthrough. Now that I can. 7 minutes. At the end of 7, Chris throws a red line out of a chopper or something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just comes at the end of 7, and they're like, "Oh my god, it's Chris Redfield," or whatever. I will admit, reading the theories about Resident Evil in general has been really fun. It's not something I particularly look into. Once again, don't know the storyline of quite a few of the games. But or the nitty-gritty, but Ethan Winters is a very interesting character. I think to me, it's not like I like him or anything like that, or like I have the hots for him. But I think Ethan Winters, out of all of the characters I've seen so far, Ethan is the most interesting one to me. Red Dead Redemption 2. When I last played it must have been years and years ago. But I wasn't really into the story that much. I was doing a bunch of side stuff, so... I'm okay, Raskin. How are you doing? Dude doesn't even have a face. There are lots of people that I fancy that don't have a face, so... But I was just making that statement. It was probably a hangout? Yeah, I think so. It was actually a hangout. It just wouldn't cooperate with OBS at all. Even when I was just using a PNG, it fucking hated OBS. And I couldn't figure out why. So, yeah. No, Ethan is a really interesting character, I think. And seeing all the theories about him has been really entertaining. And also a little sad. A little bit sad. That fucking guy. He's been through some shit, okay? Capcom did indeed love torturing that poor fucking guy. They were like, you know what, let's make a guy and just say fuck you to that guy. Which is 7 and 8. I didn't know it continued in 8. I honestly, can I be honest with you guys? I haven't actually heard a lot about the 8th game. Like, I'm hearing a lot about 6, and not 6, sorry, 9, and I already played 7. I mean, technically today I'm hearing a lot about 6 too, but... It was supposed to be a trilogy? Oh, you learned some stuff about him in 8. Aye. Lady, yeah, familiar with the... Miss Dimitrescu. I mean, who isn't? Not my type personally, but I get it. You know what I mean? As much as I make you guys lead to believe otherwise, I am a very straight woman. But I can appreciate women. You know what I mean? And I'm really good at dating simulators, so... See the appeal. Let's see how straight you are. Fix your posture. It is fixed. My chair is straight and my back is leaning. Well, not leaning because technically it's just resting against the chair. But my chair is like got a straight back, so my posture is fine. Every RE game is a B-tier horror movie. Never expected a smart and convoluted story. We all bend for someone. I've never, you know, like, whenever I'm, like, very simpish towards any kind of woman, I've never really, like... I don't know how to explain it. I can just be a simp sometimes without, you know... Words are hard. But no... There is, that's a good conversation to have as well about the horror movie story type thing. Because I swear to God, I don't think I've ever watched a horror movie or plot where it hasn't been riddled with, like, plot of holes and, like, things like, you're like, why don't you just do this? Like, you know, what kind of insane person would do that instead of doing this or yada this, yada that? And I get that it's, like, meant to be like, oh, well, it's the story. If they don't fuck up there, then you don't have a story or whatever. I think it would be much scarier if you had a horror movie or game where you did everything right and you still lost in my opinion. I think that would be much more terrifying than the cheap horror. Oh no, I fell over nothing and now I'm getting killed. Calibri, hello! How are you doing, lovely? Speaking of women, especially gorgeous ones. Can we get a shout out for Calibri, please? Outlast 1? I never played Outlast. Well, I played the trials with the Autumn and Peaches that one time, but I never played anything outside of that. How you doing, lovely? I hope that you're doing well. Oh, you were last playing Red Dead 2. Sick. Apparently Grace is pretty smart. From my point of view, what I've seen of Grace is she's just very, very scared. Which is so valid. Like, incredibly valid. Thank you, Winter. Go play it, it's amazing. What, the first Outlast game? The Outlast games confuse me a wee bit because I'm like, I don't know if I can actually play them on stream. I don't know if I want to, honestly. Unless you meant Red Dead 2. In which, yeah, I do plan on playing, going back to it, so... yeah. You can play them on stream, but do you want to? Honestly, do I want to play those on stream? I played the Trials, I will admit. Trials was a little scary. Outlast Trials was a little bit scary. And actually quite difficult. Maybe it's just because I really didn't know what I was doing or took the time to learn properly what I was doing, but I found it quite difficult. Grace is very relatable. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Again, I haven't seen explicitly like a lot of gameplay. I've been lurking in streams here and there of people that have been playing it, and I've been seeing clips and the occasional post about it because it has a pretty, you know, big fan base. But I'm not like keyed into like what the fuck is actually going on. They're more vulgar than scary. I don't know about the other games, but the Trials has quite a few jumps of the scares that fucking got me and some atmospheric stuff, but I can completely understand what you mean. The Outlast games are very, very vulgar from what I've heard of them. The ones that I haven't played, and to be fair, I didn't even play that much Trials, so... yeah. Second half of the game feels a little bit too long. Universally people complain about. Now, when I see comments about a game being too long, a game part being too long, I do have to take into consideration, are people just trying to, you know, non-stop play the game? Are they no-lifing the game? Because I did this with Resident Evil 7. I actually played the whole game, I'm pretty sure. Start to finish. I think it was during it might have even been during a thon, but I remember playing the whole game, start to finish, and I probably shouldn't have done that. But I think I was fine with it up until I got to the boat bit, after you leave on the little dinghy or whatever. The whole boat section frustrated the ever-living shit out of me. I didn't understand why it was in the game or why it had to be in the game. And I was like, this is just making the game unnecessarily longer. I don't think it had any value. But I will admit that my opinion was very biased to the fact that I had no-lifed the game from start to finish. So I always try to be careful when I hear comments about like that type of thing. Obviously, it's something for you to decide yourself, but considering there were quite a few people that came in here 2 days after Resident Evil 9 dropped and were like, yeah, I finished the game, you can't help but be a little bit apprehensive on those kind of comments of like, oh, the second part's too long. It's like, well, is the second part too long, or did you just not give yourself enough of a break before you know, go back into the game? So, yeah. Hey, jump scares so much to a cheap attempt at horror. I get it. I also hate jump scares because they scare me most of the time. But if I had to pick a game that was riddled with jump scares or a game that was atmospheric horror, I would go for the atmospheric horror one. the atmospheric horror is much more terrifying to me. The game has, this is again why I'm so apprehensive to play Mortuary Assistant and why I will only play it as an incentive, because even when watching people play that game, I felt fucking scared because the atmosphere was just that crazy. Now, it does have jump scares in it. I don't think they're very cheap. I think they're very tasteful jump scares. Very, like, elaborate ones, I suppose. But, like, you know, it's not like fucking Freddy Fazbear's jumping in your face and screaming type shit. It's like, you'll be doing something and then in the corner of the room, there's just a fucking analog horror face staring at you and you're like, ugh! That shit makes me sick. So, game is divided into 10 chapters, 5 for each half, and the first chapter and second part easily takes 1/3 of the entire game. First chapter of the second part, 10 chapters. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Silent Hill 1 and 2 was like that for me. Original is very atmospherically uneasy to play. Supposed to be Amnesia. Well, I haven't played the other Amnesia games. I was a PewDiePie watcher back when he played Amnesia. Those games were kind of atmospheric too, right? Trying to think of other ones that were atmospheric. It's hard. I think scripted jump scares are the worst, especially in a game that is you're intended to play it more than once. That's why I appreciate Phasmophobia, because Phasmo's jump scares are not scripted per se. You know what I mean? Whereas when I played Demonologist, those jump scares were scripted, and I was like, oh, okay. So you go into this level, and every time you walk past this, something's gonna happen. It's like, okay, well, great, fantastic. Does Waste of the Void count? Only if you're deathly afraid of fucking aliens. Which I can't imagine anyone would ever be really, really that scared of aliens, surely, right? Dredge is very atmospheric, not horror, but can be spooky. Is Iron Lung atmospheric as well? I never played Iron Lung. I actually never watched Iron Lung. It's more Resident Evil now. Well, you gotta be careful when you say that, because I think Resident Evil 7 is, you know, it had its fair amount of jump scares where you're like, oh my god, am I gonna walk around this corner and get fucking whatever in the face? I think Resident Evil 7 had a very good atmosphere as well. It was very atmospherically, like, had me on edge the whole time. Iron Lung isn't bad. I'm specifically talking about the game, by the way. Oh, jeez. We made a lot of short horrors. They're fun. I know. There's one in particular that I'm pretty sure Winter and Goat keep trying to get me to play. I think it has squirrel in the title. I'm not sure. Resident Evil 6 is more of an action game. I think 5 was the same, right? I see. I never watched Iron Lung gameplay. Squirrel Stapler? Yeah, Gold and Winter keep telling me to play that, but they won't tell me what it's about. Or why they want me to play it. Ugh, sorry, I just punched my mic. I was getting late. Blanket. It's been quite windy and rainy over here. Just trust me? No, I can't. How am I supposed to trust you? Especially when the game is called Squirrel Stapler. Oh, it's a horror game? Right. Noted. It was subconscious. You should play it now. What, you guys don't want me to torture myself finishing off the Spyro game? Similar-ish to Iron Lung. You're morbidly curious? Okay, but you're not the one that has to play it. Let me look in the Steam library. Let me look at the reviews at least. Squirrel stapler. Why does it say you can meet God? Surprised that no one was talking about the puppet combo games. I think those games are quite scary. Too loud? That's fair. I watched someone play the Nun one and that one freaked me out. No excuses, Gem. Shake my head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh god. That was very funny. Wait, Ghost is even there. There you go. Zach, thank you for the 2-1 resub. Happy 7 months. How's it going? Thank you very much. Oh dear. I'm okay, sleeper. The huge. Oh, what did you guys think of the short, by the way, on Friday? That was edited by Jinx, so she will hopefully be doing me one short a week for now. And we'll pop those on Fridays when there isn't a upload from Fate. Hello Nordic, how you doing? Really great short. Yeah. She actually, that one was one she made for me as a gift. I can't remember the situation. She just gave it to me and I was like, oh, that's pretty sweet of you. And then I was like, okay, I watched this. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna have to have you. No, we're just gonna have to have you now, so. Oh, Jeremy, how you doing? You chose the wrong time to detox from shorts? What do you mean? You don't have my notifications on? You don't have that bell clicked? Shake my fucking head. I've also been catching up on the VOD uploads, so I'm sorry for the amount of spam that you guys probably got. I've got like 7 or 8 more videos to upload, but I was like catching up from the past like 2 months. I've stopped using the integrated Twitch feature because it takes far too fucking long. With my new internet, I've just been downloading them and then uploading them myself. So, yeah. Yeah, we're chilling, we're chilling. Of course she's coming for you. What is it people were saying yesterday? Part of the stream, part of the crow, part of the stream, part of the crow. There's a joke for the part of the ship, part of the crew, part of the ship, part of the crew. I wasn't legitly trying to make you feel bad, by the way. It's 3 on since I entered. I appreciate you counting. 4. Yawn. Who, me? No, trash can. About the notification thing. Is Bore held asleep again? I was gonna say you guys don't bore me, but sometimes you do. Summer your path there is indeed what we may refer to as shite. Or won't point fingers or name names. You guys can just fight amongst yourselves and blame each other. Yeah, Nightbot has like an internal timer. Only some of it that's progress for me. Thank you for the self-care check, CJ. Okay. We're gonna play Spyro, right? I need to turn on my light before I do that. I need to summon the energy to get up and do that. Hello, Widowmaker. Thank you for the 3 stream streak. How's it going? Yeah, the watch along was a lot of good fun. Positive affirmation. I'm doing really well today. Despite being tired and despite the stream problems, I'm doing really well. I was thinking as well, so obviously for the Thon, you know, I do 12 to 12 usually. But obviously when I start earlier, there's a lot of people that are usuals here that won't be able to be here because it's too early for them. So for the start of the stream, should we just do like something a bit more chill? I was gonna potentially do, because obviously, like, guys, it's unavoidable. Regardless of if I'm streaming fucking 2 hours or 24 hours, I will always do my Sky dailies, right? I'm addicted to that game, and Lord have mercy, the candle economy is in shambles. Would you guys mind if I played it on stream? It's like a bit of a wake-up morning game. While I was just doing my dailies, and we could just chat for a bit. That's what we do. Just keep in mind, I will have Do Not Disturb mode on for that, so we're not going to be getting any surprise visitors, hopefully. Thank you, Nordic. Going back to the Sky Dailies, yeah. I learned a lot. I learned a lot since then. Since the last... It was probably last year, right? When I was doing them on stream. I've learned a lot. It usually used to take me like, what, 3 to 4 hours to get grey? I can do it in like an hour and a half now. No dirty dirt or lazy crook. No, I actually unfriended those guys. I cleared up my list and I was like, okay, we're just gonna hopefully not get myself like assassinated. So I unfriended them. Are you dancing around while I play? No, I don't think so. You're also the only one that made that suggestion, so... No Lara, no Lara. Lara comes on, in the evening anyway. Like around 10 my time. Who's a badass crow? Me, I am the badass crow. Hello Mike, how's it going? New hunt event soon as well. I might have to play some of that on stream because it is going on for like 2 months and I will want to get the battle pass done. And unfortunately it's not something I can exactly bosh out before the thon because the challenges get released weekly, which give you basically all the points, so... Finished 10 minutes of a 49-minute edit? Holy shit. Sick. I still need to turn on my light. That's the only thing stopping me from changing over to Spyro is I know I need to go and turn on my fucking bedroom light, but I just... I'm so lazy today. It's Sunday. You have to forgive me. We just stare at each other. I mean, I would win. I can just turn on the toggle that makes me not shut my eyes. Because you can make expressions in VTube Studio with your model, right? You guys want to see the expression editor? Oh, put me in my normal clothes. Are you ready? Like, the thing is it does it one for each eye, so like, you're gonna see me do like, watch this. This looks so funny because I can't actually individually move my eyebrows, they move at the same. I got a little twitch in my eye. Millhouse! The ghost of murder past. So, fun fact if you didn't know, I'm pretty sure, and I'm pretty sure this is right, but the way that a VTuber model works is every toggle that the VTuber model has is actually like on the model right now. Like it's all on the model. The only difference is when you're toggling them on and off is you're toggling the visibility. Like, as you can see here, like you can see the visibility is being toggled to, like, I know that sounds like obvious and stupid, but what I'm saying is right now, technically all of my toggles are on, they're just invisible. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? But if I do a half-5 head, if I just keep making it bigger until you guys are like, something is wrong with Hell, but I can't tell what. Brain blast. Have it do that to the music. I open, let's see. I'm winking. Do it again, but... Oh, the 5 head. Oh, paw. Like that. I can make it so that my default mouth state would be like that. Just have my tongue out all the time. This could be funny, but the problem is it's still a little broken. Oi! Because my teeth cut into my tongue. Hello, Rhino. Blech. Your forehead mode will look at bigger with what you're doing. Forehead affects everything, so if I have forehead on and then turn the glasses on, it'll distort the glasses as well. I'm okay, Riddle. How are you doing? Hello, Tony. How's it going? Just have my cheeks permanently puffed like this. Looks like I've been punched in the mouth. And I've got like, what is it called? Like the packing inside to help the swelling or whatever. It looks so bizarre. A tooth infection? Yeah. Like a cartoon tooth infection. I'm manually making my my mouth chew. Because I'm controlling the jaw open and close. I think food in her cheeks. It just looks like my cheeks are being pulled. Crazy, but yeah. Wait. Oh no, I don't have that. There's another, yeah, I have that version as well. When I was choosing the dead eye, I didn't know whether to have this or this. I thought this was funnier. But I could have this too. It looks very uncanny without the pupils. I'm also manually dilate my pupil. I usually have it like this when I've got cat mode on. To make the eyes look a little bit more cat-like. Lantern! Yeah, lots of, Black pupils. That's weird, huh? Even though the black pupils are usually something that is like the most common, it looks really weird on me. I personally think so. Whoa, 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 whoa. Demonic. Cool. Alright. Back to my casual clothes. I'm like a half demon. I'm a full demon. I am a devil. I am not Satan. That's someone else. Alright, I'm gonna get up and turn on that light. Hi, Ghost! Hello? Have you not seen this crow on Baldur's Gate? Okay, in my defense, I'm playing a character there. That is role-playing. I am merely role-playing. Sure, yeah, I am. Like, he's fucking... Don't believe me? Make yourself remember, darling. Don't look for me, I'm just a story you've been told. So let's pretend a little longer. Everything goes on. You guys want to piss off a character like that? Because you guys, I swear, do it a lot. Like, intentionally. I want to take you to the sea. When I'm better, we'll do everything. Gotta stop making promises I can't keep. You started doing dailies a lot recently. Have you guys been watching anime to study for Anigesser? Overcast. Because Lefty is like accurate. Pistachio is just funny. Well, I'm by your side. Don't try to make yourself remember, darling. Don't look for me, I'm just a story you've been told. So let's pretend a little longer. Watched Freyrin recently, that's it. I mean, it might come up on the easier ones. Adidil, what's that? Shake my head. One Piece and Trigun? We've had Trigun characters and One Piece characters before. Boku no Pico? Should you be admitting that? Digital footprints are a real thing. Tethered in your room. But someday both of us are leaving here. But for now, I'll just bring the sea to you. Ooh. I'll stop procrastinating and load up Spyro. I don't wanna. But if I finish it, then I don't have to play it anymore. You said I'm sorry that you worry, but don't apologize. Hey, the next season's coming out towards the end of the year. And we got JoJo soon, right? Darling, don't look for me, I'm just a sorry. I recently rewatched Ori Monogatari. That was cool. When we're gone, oh, everything goes on. JoJo. Wait, no, it's not Friday, is it? It's like Thursdays now, isn't it? It's not that bad. I'm just being funny. Everything changes? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Thursday. I could be wrong though. I might have just made that up. Being punished. Uh. Cookies. Oh my god, you're gonna turn into a fucking cookie. Curry Saturday, the cookies on. I didn't have curry yesterday. carrot cake. I haven't had carrot cake in a hot minute. I scratched my fucking hand somehow, and I'm not sure how, but it really hurts. It's like one of those scratches that, like, it's not red, but you can see that it's like, you know, the skin is raised and it's almost like white. Honest to God, it happens a lot when I sleep. Like, I, end up waking up with, like, scratches on myself. Pizza Saturday. Yeah, you had pizza today. Yesterday I felt lazy AF. Hey, that's okay. At the end of the day, making sure that you eat food regardless is not being lazy. Takeout Saturday for me usually. I'm just eating a lot of rice and tuna lately because it's easier to prepare. I'll be honest with you guys, usually I don't feel like eating before stream. I've been trying occasionally to get something to eat, so that's why I usually have like a snack on stream. Because I know for a fact that after stream, it is very 50-50 on whether I'll make something to eat or not, because I'm just too fucking tired. What do you mean you're too tired? You just sit there and talk and sometimes play a game that is sometimes either really fun or really not fun. Look, I'm just a very tired person in general, okay? Don't underestimate the social aspect of streaming and the effect that it has on someone. I'm not saying that this is difficult, but... I forgot I sent this message to my mom. I said... For some reason, I must not have gotten this message, but she sent me a message on WhatsApp saying what the fuck happened in Glasgow? Because she assumes that because I live in Scotland, I guess, I know everything that... Oh. Look, okay, disclaimer, I know what happened in Glasgow. Who the fuck didn't? My vape shop caught on fire and it was like all over the fucking news and the internet, okay? But, she's asking me as if I was personally there. Now, I'm not about to dox myself, but I don't live in Glasgow. She just... So I responded to her today because I didn't see the message. She sent me this on Monday. I said, fire. And then said, Happy Mother's Day to you, my mother. Because it is Mother's Day over here. It is Mother's Day. So, yeah... Mental effort can be more tiring than physical effort. For me, it is, at least. Definitely. It sounds stupid, but it's not. I eat the mic. I don't want to do that. This mic is expensive. That's my second Shure mic. This mic was a gift from you guys, too. Soggy bacon powered by lightning is crazy. We can rule out Glasgow. She's checking you didn't cause the fire, but I'm the fire safety officer. Your out-of-state friends check on you. That's fair. That's fair. I did turn on the light! I came back from turning on the light. I've loaded up Spyro. It's ready to go. I still need to plug in my controller. Usually I send her like a message that is a little bit more disgusting. Like, I think one time I was like, happy day of recognition that you fucking pushed me out of your body, you know? Oh, Samuel, yes, this is Doom Music. How's it going? Hello, Flus. You're bad? Yeah, you're bad. I give it a lick. Alright. Listen, I'm not gonna crash out. I'm sure we're past the fucking most annoying part ever. There's no way it gets more annoying than that. Hello, Drew! How's it going? Congrats on surviving my birth. Well, as we said, well, I guess she did technically survive. But as we were saying last stream, your girl fucking killed her mom when she was born. You can't hear SpongeBob screaming? Wait, what part? Why is the game not loading? Oh, there we go. Mutually assured destruction, I guess. Yeah. That sounds cooler, honestly. I like that. Hello, Angel. How you doing? Oh my god. Ow. Am I being punished for playing this game? I am, because it sucks so bad. It hurts. My fucking hand really hurts. What have I done to it? Why is it fucking hurt so bad? Okay, we're gonna have to say goodbye to the BFG division. Head disease? Is it gonna fall off? You slept on top of it? No, it's scratched. It's a scratch. It just really hurts. It's a very painful one. Or 3, actually, I'm counting. Alright. Sydney, or did this get louder? Hello, Daniel. It's time to amputate. I'm sure you would really like to do that, but you're... no. I don't think so. Why is it so loud? Why did it get so quiet? I didn't do anything, and the game's volume just fucking halved. That's crazy. So, we are making our way through the fortress right now. I don't know how far along we are, though. Oh yeah, we gotta kill this fucking thing again. There we go. Are you dead yet? No? Okay, where are we going? It's a bit dark. Oh my god. Oh. There's a platform there. Is that where I came up? I can't remember. Was there a platform here? Did I just imagine that? I might have just imagined that. Oh no, I didn't. Okay. It's a good thing I fucking caught that. Holy shit. Skyrim-esque type of background music. I mean, technically I think this came first, right? Bollocks. I was supposed to use time stop. I don't actually remember when this game came out. So is this just how the monkeys get around? They also have to like jump on all of these platforms. 2007? This game came out the same time as the Pirates of the Caribbean's fucking last movie. Well, technically not last movie, but what most people consider the last movie in the franchise. Secret. Oh, I'm not gonna make that. Oblivion-esque. There we go. That works. Oh wait, that goes much higher. Is it like... Okay, so that was just for bait or whatever. Oh no, I just jumped on the wrong platform. But yeah, the monkeys have to do this every time they want to get anywhere. They have to use their time stop ability that they totally have. God, I can't fucking see anything with the snow on my screen. Weren't we in an area like this at the beginning?
Yikes!
Didn't Sparks say exactly that when this happened as well? Like, I swear we were in a place exactly like this at the beginning. Oh, you're invisible. And these guys are teleporting. Ghost? Goober Ghost Thief? What the fuck was that name? Yeah, what the hell? What's going on there? Splat. Yeah. Wait, I'm an idiot. He teleported fucking mid... whatever. Oh. I can't get the gems if I put them in there, never mind. I have to start from the beginning! What, he's not gonna be like, yikes?
I'll just stick here.
I had to sleep well. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, we get plenty of rest. Why'd you jump in the pool? Because I wanted to pick up the gems, but I thought it was gonna, like... So sometimes when you jump in a place that's gonna damage you, it throws you back to where you were before you tried flying there. Other times, it just fucking kills you. I'm wondering if it's supposed to do the first thing that I just said, but for some reason it's broken on these games. Instead, you just hit a death barrier. Or whatever. No, there's no way to tell which is which. Well, there is technically, but you know, it kills you. It's a lot more like adventuring around in the third game as well. I mean, it's not open world, it's honestly anything but the levels are much less linear like this, where you just go from point A to point B. Well, I guess the first game is like linear as well, speaking that way, but yeah. Hello Jinx, how you doing, lovely? That's probably why the third game is a lot more enjoyable as well. Very sleepy today, that's the mood. Hopefully you can take it easy and get plenty of rest. They're all very linear, just so you have some sort of freedom. Well, I mean, I guess it'll make sense if you see me, if you do end up watching me play the third game. Compared to this, it is much more free. Like, there's, at the end of the day, there's still an objective that you have to do. It's not Skyrim, it's not strictly open world, but this is very, this game especially, Eternal Night compared to even the first game, I think the first game had a little bit more explorative kind of basis. This game is very much point A, point B, you can't really go anywhere else. You know what I mean? The third game is, there is a point B, but how you get to that, you can take your time and do other things first. That sent twice, yeah, it's okay. I just assume it's lag. Oh my god, they keep teleporting, and I know it's like, well, you're supposed to use your time stop ability, but it's fucking annoying. Stop.
Hey, Sparks, you can come out now.
He was here the whole time, by the way. Thraklor's obliterating earth flay, the ultimate wrecking ball. Your cobble with your enemies with the full force of Thraklor's might. Look any different? Not really. Electric and Aether are the best in this. Honestly, I think they're the well, no, the Earth is the better in the last one. The first one, it does a lot of damage, honestly. Fuck off with these parts! Like, they're so stupid. Oh, I fucking can't stand them. They're so poorly designed. Yeah, it obliterated everything. It did, like, take a lot of, like, your breath very quickly, but, the main earth move, breath in the last game fucking chunks. Yeah, so this game, I don't know why I'm pausing, it's not like I'm tired. This is like Hades fucking muscle memory. In this game, they separate the gems, so you get the red, the green, and the blue. Whereas in the other game, you kind of had them all, in the one, so you had more of them. Many more of them. Now, I don't mind them separating the red, the green, the blue, because it's situational on what you want to get at the time. Obviously, you always want to get the blue, but it does mean you get a lot less blue. Because you just got more red and green. You know what I mean? In the third game, the upgrading is much better. But you do have... Bro, the camera! The fucking camera is so ass. You do have 2 dragons that you need to upgrade, not just Spyro. So... I see the platforms up there! If there's a secret here, I'm not getting it because I cannot. I'm gonna assume this is just something you can do later. Because the camera here is fucking ridiculous. I can't turn it around. The first game you can cheese it a bit because there are, I mean you can cheese it in this game if you have the patience to. There are areas where in the first game you don't have to die to do it, which is why. In the area where you learn the electric breath, the guys will keep spawning until you destroy that tower. So you can just max your electric breath and that will give you a pretty good start. Honestly. When you're leveling in this, there are sections where you just keep fighting enemies for the blue. So... yeah, being able to throw things off was really cool. Oh, it's just okay. Was there any need for this to have this fucking... what is this? Oh. No, I won't do it later. I guess. Oh, that was just dramatic for what? For what reason did we... Cool. So how do we get there?
What is this?
It looks like the entrance to a horrible pit of despair, of which we will probably never escape. But we should probably go inside to be sure. Woo!
He's so weird.
Oh.
Where are we?
The better question is, what's that smell?
I think we're pretty much at the end of the game.
The purple whelpling. It's fitting that you should be here tonight as we bear witness.
Can you speak up? I can't hear you.
And the failure of your pathetic race of dragons.
I wouldn't miss it, Gaul.
Have a seat. Foolish dragon, you are no match.
I've made it this far, haven't I?
Yes, you've been quite elusive. Had I but known that all it would take would be your miserable amity for Cinder.
What's amity?
How tragic, really, that she should be the one to destroy you.
Ah! The nightmare never ends!
It's a lack of sound for me there.
Just like old times, huh, Spyro? Same as last time. Line me up with a staff.
This isn't over.
The animations feel so like fucking stoic and very rigid.
The whelpling is mine.
Oh, or our friend Gall. Oh, I don't have any breath. Oh, this is just... okay. What if I stand in the purple thing? Nope. Are you eventually gonna get stuck? I see, that's the gimmick. Yeah, I was gonna say Jaikon. Honestly, I don't really have an opinion on Cinder's voice because the first voice actor, we didn't really hear her, so it's not like I can say I have a preference when, because the last two games they use the same voice actor. So for Cinder, even when she's kind of grown up in the oh, ow. See this? This is more of no, we're not watching this again. A typical Spyro boss fight, you know? Other than Sparks, I don't think they changed the voice actor for anyone else, did they? I'm pretty sure my Fury bar was full as well. They just took that away because of what happened in the cutscene. That's fucked up. What the fuck? Okay, whatever. Oh wait, she does? I thought she was this. I thought it was the same voice actor in the second and the third game. Oh, that's my bad. Oh. Hello, Cinder. Is Christina Ricci the one that sings this song as well? Or was that someone else? Oh, okay. This guy's fucking huge. I remember the voice actress for Cinder in the last game very distinctly. Got a lot of oh shit, a lot of flack. Because the voice acting in the last game was very kind of a little bit soulless, honestly. Can I just read this? No, I cannot. Oh, I did. There we go.
Your time is over, dragon.
Okay. Monkey. The moon! She played Cat? Oh my god, I love that Casper movie. The Casper movie is so good. Honestly, I like both of them. Or more Dark Spiral. Whoa! What the fuck happened there? Okay, the lock-on didn't work there. Fantastic. Wow, 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 wow. What's going on with this animation? Am I cancelling it? Oh, what the fuck is that? I'm gonna do this again. It's a very interesting fight. Like, I don't know what this gimmick is supposed to be here because I can't really reach him. I did the laser thing. Can you stop fucking teleporting? What is this?
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Oh. Okay, he just fucking did that. I guess. No! All the way back from the beginning?!
Where are we?
Are you fucking shitting me? This fight takes forever! Right, okay. Oh, that one-shot me. Okay, broski. Now I understand what people mean by the save states. Not sure what hit me that time. Okay, I guess I just have to be patient. Don't want to be what I have to be. Fantastic. Amazing. Glorious.
Where are we?
I don't have any words for that one. Okay. Um. Okay. Whatever, I guess. Please! Can you do the jumping thing? I'm going to lose my mind. What do you mean? What? What? I just pulled in! You know what's crazy? A lot of old video games that I noticed, and I say old video games, but I particularly noticed this in the original Crash games, and by games I mean the third game, and the original Spyro games. Whenever you fight a boss in those games, the boss doesn't actually start fighting until you make the first move. This game doesn't have that. This game doesn't care. The boss will just start no matter where you are. No, 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 no clip for you. Not saving on the second phase is crazy. And I'm dead. I'm just dead. I'm just fucking dead! What do you mean? Why is that ability one-shot? I don't know. I don't know. Is there a gimmick? Do I have to spill this juice? Why can I destroy this? I'm gonna destroy the juice and it's gonna just one-shot them. Cinder, move! The hitbox for this is fucking insane. Why are we doing this? Oh, now we want to jump. Now we want to jump. Hey, good job on doing at least a single batch. That works. No, it doesn't work. This game doesn't work. Okay, whatever. I need to watch fucking speedruns of this game after I finish it. I need to see what people did. Great, I'm like one hit. I'm fucking one hit. Run! I did so much damage! Like, why am I flying like this? Suzuki God, it's so over. No, I just got caught by this. Do you guys want to know the worst part? Do you guys want to know what the worst part of this is? That guy's health bar is orange. Not red. Red is in this game what signifies to be the final stage of a boss. And his health bar is orange. Oh. That's the... Okay. That's the gimmick. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, that's the gimmick. That is the gimmick. Okay, I get it now. You actually have to dodge the fucking tornado shit to be able to do a bunch of damage to him. God damn. Sorry, I gave up the minute he hit me the first time there and did like literally everything but 2 HP. Also, this isn't instantly skippable. You have to wait like 2 seconds each time. This is me spamming the button. Oh, So, let me get this straight. This guy, when I get out of a cutscene, can immediately hit me and do damage to me. Even though I literally just got out of a cutscene and I can't even move. But if I do damage to him, I'm actually not doing any damage. Also, I will never understand this, right? Spyro has a lock-on feature, if you don't know, because I don't use it that often because it's clunky and because the camera is forcing itself onto Gaul the entire time. And I fell off. What's the point of having a lock-on feature if you're just gonna force the camera anyway? I don't get that. Like, what's the point? Why is that a thing? One sec.
Where are we?
The better question is, what's that smell?
The purple well played. It's fitting that you should be here tonight as we bear witness to the dawn of a new age and the failure of your pathetic race of dragons.
I wouldn't miss it, Gaul.
Then please have a seat. Foolish dragon, you are no match.
I've made it this.
Alright, I have done some research. There is no gimmick to this fight. I don't have to destroy these fucking green things. I just have to be patient. Which I'm not doing right now. As you can see. You just have to be patient. You just have to be fucking patient. Patience is a gimmick. Wait, you're actually so right for that. That's fire. See? Look at that! If I wasn't a... Bro. Stop this. Can you please start jumping? Preferably off of a cliff to your death. Do you fear death? Yeah, they don't. And now we're randomly just not jumping anymore, right? Loaf of bread they put doner kebab in.
Your time is over, dragon.
Pita? I mean, it depends. You can get naan as well. You ever played Scrandle? Yeah, we do quite frequently. Run, Spyro! Okay, that's the thing that does like a bunch of damage. Why did I... I can't stop time when this happens, by the way. Oh, he teleported. Oh, he doesn't take any damage from melee attacks. Run! I'm not getting out of this. It's been a while since we had unidentified meat, hasn't it? I'm not sure. Sometimes they just don't put unidentified meat and they just say, like...
What are you waiting for, dragon?
No.
Finish me.
Oh yeah, on Friday they did a different version. Was it last Friday?
Coward.
Where you had to pick the berry that was not poisonous and trying to survive. Alright, do I just fucking kill you now? Oh, can I do this? Injury cookies. My tummy ache. I died. Winner.
What's happening down there?
Spyro? You okay, buddy?
Honestly deserved though.
Oh no.
Yeah, it got easier.
Whoa, calm down, man. It's me.
I can't.
Spyro?
What have I done?
You're okay, Spyro. You're with friends.
I'm sorry. I couldn't stop.
Uh-oh, that's our only way out.
Come on, now's our chance.
Just go.
Get up, Spyro. We're not leaving without you.
Usually, I would say ignore her. But she's
I'm just saying, Spyro was able to carry her out of the fucking vortex. Why can't she carry him?
Oh no. We're trapped.
Ride out this storm and live to fight another day.
Get close to me. Now!
Ta-da! We finished. And I only popped like 3 blood vessels. Gah! Hello, Bread Boy. How's it going? Gah was a load-bearing boss. You could say that. God, thank God that's over. It ended? Yeah, that's the end. We froze ourselves in some amber or whatever. Ready for the 3rd game. This song, the 3rd game has the best song. Guide You Home is a fucking phenomenal song. I don't really have much to say. That game sucked. As emotional as all of this is, this game still sucked. But we did it. Rebecca Newell, that's it. God of War is a trilogy where the second one's way better than the first, I see. Not played a single God of War game myself, so it's not something I can comment on, but... Wait, why is there just a... Oh, Australia, alright. I was like, why is there just a group that just says Australia? Just full of all of the Australians. Don't vibe with old Kratos? Any particular reason why? Pick up the Australia Massive. Actually. Nordic. I see. Get auto modded, chud. Let me allow that. Aggression. That was the reason. Honestly, that's a mood though. Imagine getting auto-modded. Imagine getting auto-modded. Pull out the French fries comment again. What was the French fries comment? Oh yeah, that got auto-modded, didn't it? Because of French. Yeah, because I think it's because I hate French. That's why it got auto-modded. God, I'm fucking knackered, guys. Nap time. Welcome to the world. Are those like babies? You're curious to see how the third game is like? Could play it if we could start it today if you like. I don't mind. The third game is really interesting. As I said, it's a 2-player game, so you can play it with someone else because you play as Spyro and you play as Cinder, and they are grown up. Well, it's a little confusing because they're grown up, but they don't look like the other adult dragons. You ever gonna play Resident Evil 9? Maybe, not as far as I'm aware right now. We'll just wait until the credits are over. Where do you think the whole, like, you know, when you die, like, or you're playing dead, sorry, and you, like, as a kid, you just stick your tongue out and that's how you show you're dead? When did that start? Why is eyes closed, tongue out the sign of a dead person? Why is that, like... You're more into Silent Hill than Resident Evil? I think I like Resident Evil more than Silent Hill. But I can't speak for sure because I haven't really played a Silent Hill game. I've only watched people play Silent Hill games. So it's not really a fair comment for me to be certain on. Shh! It's a hanging thing? Let's see.
Young dragon, all our hope now lies with you. When you wake up, it will be a different world. But know this, you are not alone. You have allies.
Hunter! What? Hello, Paradox. Were these games well received? At the time, I wouldn't know. But when looking through the forums, this game was not. This one was fucking rough. Art gallery. Look at this! Wow, look at this guy. Oh, it's Cinder. What? Oh, it's evil Cinder. Oh, it's Sparks' parents. Oh, it's the Atla. I can't remember their names. And the Turtle. And that thing. And that. And oh, wow, it's... What's this place? The mushroom place? Forest? The temple gets monkeys. It's Dante's freezer. So this is from the first game as well. Mom, I threw up. Atloa, yeah. I threw up, Mom. And the tall plains. We have the volcano area. Cool Cinder's lair. Different dread wings. That fuck ass place. Look at this guy. Ignite this. What? He's wearing armor? Terrador, Voltaire, Cyril, Cinder, the dragons. These from the second game? Yeah, they are. See, you know, what did I tell you, by the way? Look at these images, right? This is concept art. This is concept art. So you know those scenes with the fucking piss images? Before, when I was joking and saying, oh, we couldn't be bothered to edit this, so let's just put in the concept art. It was concept art! This fuck-ass level. I don't want to ever see this again. We need to skip through this. I don't want to see this. There's Moliere and, Exhumer. Exhumer. I don't know how to say. Okay, but I would rather fight 10 Arborics than ever play through the fucking pirate ships again. Are these like dogs? They look like dogs. What the dog doing? Are we gonna get to see a picture? Oh no. Why not? Wait, I didn't collect all of the feathers, but I still got like that? What's Dragon Challenge? Do I even want to know? Do I even want to know? No, I don't want to do this. 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 I'm done with this game. I'm done with that game. Okay, we could start Daughter of the Dragon, sure. Why not? I have to turn off the screen while I do it so I can change the discs, of course. So I'll pop the music back on for yes. Or will I would as soon as the fucking Explorer.exe stops crashing. This is the darkest night. Stars have all faded away. Quiet upon this world. You never heard of these other ones? Not a lot of people did. Yeah. Just eat all the cookies now and then get some more later. I'm a very good influence, as you can tell. Just note I'm not responsible for any insulin you may need to buy. A little hell needs a father. I can take in little hell. I can do that. Ah, jeez. I say like 5 hours, yeah. I mean, whose fault is the fact that they receive 5 letters in the first place? Hmm? Aiming for the 6th? Jesus Christ. I'm gonna run out of shit to say. I'm just gonna fucking send you a drawing of a penis or something. Lucky. Alright, let's go. Oh, that was loud. I hope that there's no, like, intro music that's gonna blast off my ears. Oh, it's so loud. Alright, that should be fine, right? Holy shit. It's just that the Donathon being an April 1st start, I will be real with you guys, like 100% honest, I don't have anything planned for that right now. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I haven't even thought about that. Maybe for April Fools I just won't do anything and just have you guys keep guessing and being nervous. That sounds funny. How come turning widescreen on makes the image narrower? Every menu should... Look, I had to go down to the sound effects, okay? I had to click a few times for it. Just like last time? No. I mean, I'll stream as normal. Last time was situational because if you remember, I was still waiting on my model. So, I turned on stream being like, oh, it's debut, but it's actually not, and you guys just waited, and most of you sat here for the full fucking 6 hours like little losers. It was really funny. No, I mean I will just stream as normal. I'll start the actual thought and everything will be normal, but you guys are like on edge, like, okay, what's she gonna do? What's the prank? So... farmed ad money on us, yeah, that $1.69 that I probably will never ever see. Alright, let's go. You ready?
Even in the darkest of times, there is always hope. But sometimes fear clouds our vision.
Just 30 FPS.
Sometimes our strength gives out.
Oh, we don't get 60. Sorry, guys.
Sometimes when all seems lost, a light shines through the darkness, and we are reminded that even the smallest amount of courage can turn the tides of war.
Just a disclaimer, I will be mainly playing as Cinder. Oh. Hello, Brendan. How's it going? Chatter actually asked about ad money last stream, genuinely curious about how much it makes. Was like, I get $1 at best, I need 49 more to get that dollar. For me, it's even, well, I suppose for you as well because European, but just to put it in perspective, the ads, they range very wildly. Whenever I've ever taken a look at it, it's always ranged, honestly, independent of viewership, right? But the most I've ever earned from a day from ad revenue is probably like $4 to $5, and that's because I was doing one of a thon day. Like I was streaming 12 to 15 hours for that to happen. And I don't see $4 to $5 though. That's another thing. The conversion rates are very abysmal for me. So oh, sick, that sounds cool. This is like some nice hobbies. We're chilling here.
Spyro, open your eyes. Get up.
Cinder, what happened? Where are we?
I don't know. It's all a blur.
Yeah, me too. My head's pounding.
Shh, wait. That's not your head. I hear it too.
What is that? Sparks! Is that you?
For once, I wish it was. What are they doing?
Let's not stick around to find out. Come on!
Oh, what is your problem? Oh, this can't be good.
Thank you for the lurk. How do you switch again? Yeah. There we go. Yeah, they changed the controls in this, so before square and triangle were your breaths, or was it circle? I can't even remember. No, it was square and triangle. Circle will knock them up, and that's how you do fights. Now it's square, triangle, and circle are all for fighting. This VA work is like the voice acting in this game is pretty poor. Zoom, sick. How's this sound? It looks like it's still a little loud. The gems. Bro, I can't fucking, please. We don't have the time stop ability now. You know, I'll just take the hits, I don't fucking care. Spire, I'm gonna need you to start fucking hitting shit, please.
fight it. We'll have to move in unison. Follow my lead.
Ah, yes, the half fucking volume cutscenes, of course.
Okay, good idea. You lead.
It's so quiet.
Hey, Spyro! Man, you're alive! Sparks! It's good to see you too. You okay? You know, a little stiff. Voice keeps changing, but I'm good.
Hey, this reunion is really touching and everything, but shouldn't we be going? Unless you want to wait for that thing to climb back up. I hate to think what it might do to Sparks.
Yep, Sparks' voice changed again. If you can fucking hear it!
You're making too much noise.
I like him already.
So, yeah. You get to fly around now. You get to switch between Spyro and Cinder. It's a 2-player game, as I said before. We don't got our breaths yet. Yeah, I can actually fly now. However, there is still like a fucking trick to it, like, because like some areas is like a lot heavier than others, as you can see. If I want to fly up, I'm gonna have to go over here. Oh my god, let me up. Yeah, we began on a dragon.
Spyro, Cinder, how do you feel? Anything broken?
Shaken a little, but not too badly. Thanks to you.
I am relieved.
There we go, it's a bit louder
I
now.
feared I might be too late. My name is Hunter.
Hunter, you've been tracking me.
For far too long, friend. When you didn't return to the temple, the Elder Dragon, Ignitus, sent me to find you. That was nearly 3 years ago.
What? 3 years? But that's impossible.
Yes. I'm sure this news comes as quite a shock. Forgive
Thanks
me
for
for the
self-catch,
brevity of my
actually.
explanation, but this is not the place to account for missing time.
He doesn't
We are
know
not
Hunter?
safe
No.
here. Follow me.
It's our first time meeting Hunter. Technically, it's our first time meeting Hunter because in the last game, Hunter left us a note, actually. So they actually planted kind of like the seed, so to speak. I don't remember where all like the secret shit is. I also need to stop trying to fly like it's Sky. I've got serious Sky muscle memory right now. So we got the red gems.
Hi!
Hi! Hello, Joker. How's it
Follow
going?
me. It's getting closer.
You were getting closer to the mic there. Oh yeah, I remember this part. There's also something else this game has.
You go first, Cinder. It's safer. For me. Safer for me, I mean.
Quiet. You'll give us away.
Secret? No secret. But yeah, look, now I have to fly all the way back here. Because I fell down there. So the flying freedom, there is freedom to fly, but it's not as free as you think it is. Is Hunter the guy who looks like a crackhead Carkle in the original games? Hunter's a cheater in the original games. I'm not sure who you're referring to. You ready? Yep. QTEs. There are quick time events in this game. It do be a God of War game. Spire of War. Save point. Alright, time to get our breaths back.
Hunter, give us a moment to gather our strength.
You might want to stand back. This can get weird.
It is fascinating how your kind draws strength from these crystals. Dragons are truly remarkable.
Yeah, you say that now, till one tries to kill you. And by one, I mean her.
I am aware of Cinder's past, but Ignitus trusts her.
Hello Phoenix, how you doing? Yeah, Sparks' voice is a bit of a jump, huh?
Spyro, as a
It's like
rare
Chronicler.
copper dragon, you can wield many abilities that others cannot. Now it is time to awaken these powers within you. Fire, electricity, ice.
Yawn, we heard it all before.
Cinder. While most other dragons can master only a single element, your exposure to the darkness has gifted you with abilities most uncommon. Poison, fear, wind, and shadow.
Yeah, they are cool.
Grublins, be careful.
Like, look at this shit. How is that not like the coolest shit ever? There's also... That's for poison. Wind is like equivalent of electric, and fear is the one I was telling you about where you get to like... do whatever to fucking control them, right? Then obviously you just have the general fire.
Grublins, don't let them surround you.
Electric. Ice. And then earth. The earth is cool. I like Shadow the most. No more baboons now, you'll see. You'll see. Can't remember when you see. I don't think it's the next level. I think it's a level after that in the where Hunter's fucking village is. Crash to Insanity vibes. I think the Earth is really cool. I like that they kind of gave him different kind of, well, I guess fire is still fire, but they gave him those like different abilities still. You know what I mean? Like they changed it up a wee bit. You know, electric isn't that spinning move anymore or whatever. I will say that the what do you call it? The is there something over here? Just imagining things. The actual combat aspect from this game is a lot nicer. Including the melee attacks. The spin was cool. He got that on his wind breath. The alternative wind breath. For some reason we can only do the fucking whatever that is.
These vines block our path. We must get through.
So yeah, you can upgrade again, and it actually tells you the number this time. So yeah, Comet Dash, Snowstorm, Earth Missile, Electric Sphere. And then Scorpion Strike, Twister, Phantom Frat, and Shadow Fire. Some of them have different amounts that you need to level them up. You can carry that. The fucking button PNGs are so ugly. Also, as you can see, you can't fly too far away from each other. Thanks, Spyro. Fuck. In this game, they love putting all of like the secret stuff that you can get out of the kind of camera view.
Hey, over here!
It is much more preferable to play this game two-player, by the way. As you can tell by the AI. It's a little rough.
There's a light up there. We must be getting close.
Here, this way. This leads to the surface.
Hello, Sinister. How's it going? Is there anything up there? Maybe not. Aha! There was something up here. This is what I mean. So you gotta... you know how in the last game you could collect the heads to upgrade the ability and the health? In this, it's like these eggs. And you need to collect like so many of them. So it's 4 for Spyro, 5 for Cinder, and it increases in level. But for the breath, it's 4 for Cinder, 5 for Spyro. Yeah, we're chilling, we're chilling. Like the Resident Evil games, I suppose. There's also a bit of backtracking needed in this game, actually. Because there's always like an elite boss that you can fight. But only once you've completed the level, I'm pretty sure. Once. So you have to come back here. So, yeah, this is, as I said, it's a lot less linear, especially because, you know, you can come back to levels. You can do them as many times as you want, basically. Pretty sure there was like, yeah, there's stuff around here. Camera is impeccable as always. I get back up. There we go. Can I...
Hey, over here!
Those settings don't work, by the way. Fell, goddammit. A little fail-safe for falling. You can't, yeah, you can't fucking die from falling in this game. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Where the fuck is that? There it is. Welcome in, Taser. How's it going? Okay, so now I can upgrade on these. There's also armor. And they have set bonuses, which is cool. Some of the armor is really ugly, though. There we go. Now I get this, too. So... we got basically fire breath, but it's shadow. Nice to see someone streaming this underrated gem. Yeah. I mean, we just finished Eternal Night, so... and we did a new beginning before. It's been so long since I played this game. And once again, it's gonna fuck me over that I've got muscle memory from playing Sky on flying, so you'll have to fucking forgive me when I fail every and all parkour bits. Eternal Suffering. See, guys, I told you! Everyone thinks Eternal Night sucks. Wait, was there another... like... thing you could press? No, I know what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, was there like an... I think this is where the elite spawns. In this level. Alright. Let's actually get some progress done, I suppose. And by progress, I mean you already know I'm about to go and take this. I almost biffed that. Holy crap. That would have been embarrassing. I think something happens here and you're able to get another gem or something there. Would you want a remake of this series? I mean, it would be cool to play it like... well, I don't know. It depends on how far the remake goes, because I don't think there's... Eternal Night needs a like full remaster. I think remake is like just kind of... which one is which? One remaster and remake. One of them is like just like basically a VGU. The other one is like involves the gameplay too. Because I think Eternal Night needs like a full fucking makeover. A New Beginning is like decent, and obviously it's their first game in the series, so it gets, you know, it gets a little less criticism, strength, or whatever you want to say. But being able to play it on like decent controls with like better graphics, especially this game, because there are some really nice environments in this game, I think it would really benefit from it. Remake his gameplay and visuals. Eternal Night definitely needs a fucking remake. Holy shit. Ugh. Dude, the AI Spyro is causing me so many problems! Fuck me. I've only ever played this with another person before, so... you'll have to forgive me for my incompetence with dealing with Spyro. The trick would be, because like when you are gripped onto the vines like that, I think the AI will never like take themselves off. You'll always have to take them off. So... Spyro's just straight up cheating. What the fuck was that? It's not what I wanted to do. If you see me doing that, by the way, and pressing like this breath, it's because in Sky... again... in Sky, that it changes your flight fucking thing, so I keep doing that because I'm gonna lose my mind. Yeah, I think in the left corner there, or the right, there's like a egg. There's, or something. Look, there's a blue gem there. I think we have to go after we finish this area, though. I can't remember.
Keep going. I'll distract it.
Hey, look out!
I mean, if we miss anything, it's not the end of the world anyway, because, as I said, you essentially have to backtrack to every level to kill the elite. We just stood there watching.
What is that? I've never seen one like that before.
Spyro, be careful.
It isn't natural. That crystal radiates with dark magic. Destroy it quickly.
Oh yeah, it sucks your fucking mana or whatever. Okay, now we can go. Nice! The chicken curry, right? Since you like the spin move, we'll unlock that first with Spyro. I think it was ice. You just had chicken curry? Nice. Yeah, here, I'll show you. So he spins. Cinder has one too for wind. And it always pissed me off though, because the animations really pissed me off. Let's see if I can upgrade it and show you. Because I can't. In Cinder's animation for this, like her wings are static like that, but Spyro, I can't show you Spyro's until yet. Spyro's wings move a bit better in it. Like it makes sense the way his wings move, whereas Cinder just looks like she's doing the equivalent of T-posing, and it always pissed me off. But the tornado moves in this game are like OP, especially if you're like trying to get the combos and stuff. Oh, wait, where's the fucking thing? Wait, oops. Oh, I can just go up here, right? The thing fell over. Yeah, okay. Oh, no, the elite enemy is just here now. Thing is that poison or earth? I can never fucking tell. Holy shit, I just died. Bro fucking mugged me. Okay, no, it's like poison or whatever. How am I supposed to hit this? Bro! Ow! I don't remember them being that hard. I'm gonna have to come back for this guy. I thought you had to finish the level before they spawned. Oh, I could have made that. We'll have to go back when we have like the other breath for that. Because hitting that is going to be a fucking nightmare. Hello, Coleman. How's it going? What out of 100 progress? Let's go. Wait, do I have to upgrade again? Yeah, I do. That's okay, we can save it for later. And decide what we want to upgrade. Surely there's no secret down there. I'm sure it's fine. We're near the end of this level anyway. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's just after this part, right? Or wherever the wind trumpet is. This game is like your little sweet treat for getting through Eternal Night. But as I said, they're very crafty with the camera angles. You have to, if you're looking for all like the upgrades and stuff, you have to really check everywhere.
We are close to the surface. It's best we remain unheard.
All right, Big Cheetah Man, I get the message.
There are some really gorgeous environments.
It must be part of some sort of locking mechanism.
Honestly, why not just a lock and key like normal folks?
You can tell, like, when the voice lines are recorded in a fucking bassy sound studio. I thought I used to be on the right side. Can't bite anyone. There we go. Hello, Stevie. How's it going? I think there's like a... Yeah, there's a moves list. So... which is cool. Can't wait for the week off. I hope you'd enjoy it. I hope it, I feel very pressured now. I hope it lasts a week. Oh my god, fuck off, bro. Have a day off. Is Spyro cheating you? We don't talk about the ending of Eternal Night and how that went, but, you know, Dawn of the Dragon, we're chilling so far. Tekken Spyro Edition? I thought people were saying it's God of War.
Hurry up and open this door.
I think I can use it with Sinless Breath, right? No. Thought I could.
Hurry up and open the door! Open!
I'm working on it. Oh, look who it is. Oh, the move list is Tekken, I see. That bad? Yeah, the fucking boss fight was ridiculous. Like, absolutely rotten. Once again, the cutscene audio seems to have halved. It's sad they weren't able to improve on the fucking sound balancing of the game.
What was that thing?
There'll be time for that. We'll follow the river. It will lead us to shelter where we can rest. And then
You have to
we're
go back
off
and
to
watch the
Warfang,
VOD.
the
Ugh.
Dragon City.
You don't have to do that. You don't. You don't have to do that. That's not something you have to do. Ah, God. Holy shit. I think that's the end of the first level. Yeah, Gaul's fight was fucking ridiculous. Although there is like a little bit of a pattern in general for most of the boss fights in these Spyro games where you know how generally whenever you fight a boss, it's usually supposed to get like it gets difficult there. Well, I suppose that's because usually like your resources are a lot lower and they enter a second phase and they have more health and they get a little faster sometimes. Or in Spyro it's like the opposite. The start of the fight is the worst and then it gets easier from there. So worse than the pirate level? I wouldn't say it's worse than the pirate level. For Gaul, I think you just need patience that I don't have. For the pirate level, patience isn't even enough. Elle has a bit of anxiety eating habit. What do you mean? Like, or do you mean like food aggression? Or I don't know what anxiety is. Well, I know what I know what anxiety. Sorry, let's just get something very clear. I know what anxiety is. I'm very well aware of what anxiety is. I just didn't know what it meant in cats. Pirate and Gaul is what usually people hate. The pirate level is just way too fucking long and obnoxious. It should have ended after the first fight with the fucking freak. Gaul was just like... At first I was gonna praise Gaul because I was like, wow, this is very typical how Spyro bosses usually go, like in the trilogy. You fucking run around, they throw some stuff, you wait for them to get stuck, and then you hit them. However, the lack of IV frames really causes some problems, and he also has a move that just one-shots you if you get hit, and the hitbox is ridiculous for it. Like, genuine fucking ridiculous. Also, the move pattern is not really a pattern. Gaul does whatever the fuck he wants whenever the fuck he feels like it. So you need to wait for the little jumpy move for him to jump like 5 times and eventually get stuck and then you can hit him for 3 times, by the way, unless you use, obviously, the time slowing. But sometimes he just wouldn't do that move. So I'd just be running around waiting for him to do it. And it's just like, no, I'm just going to sit here and just fucking hit you from the other side of the arena. She goes to the door, sees that it's closed, meows, eats a bit, repeats 4 times, chills after some patting and play. I see. Oh, boat part fucking suck. Every boss in that game is shit, true poop from a butt. Yeah, it's not great. Boss design, really. The game is just unnecessarily difficult. And it's partly due to design choices and partly due to actual, like, how would you say that? Like, as I said, like, if I'm to compare, like, the hitbox from Gaul was just ridiculous. Like, but I have a feeling that wasn't a conscious gameplay design. That was just that's lazy or something. I don't know what to call it. So, yeah, it's fucking... It's not great. It's not great, and I'm glad that I wasn't alone in feeling that that game was very rough. Stop switching me.
First.
A year and 10 mil? Yeah, Eternal Night did come out like straight after A New Beginning, but I feel like most of that game was just reusing shit from A New Beginning anyway, so... and reskinning a couple of things. Do I play games on PC or console? I play games on PC mainly. Unless I'm playing, you know, this game. I like the music in this level, it's so cool. I got something in my eye, yeah, an eyeball. Let's see. I might call it there for today. I was thinking about calling it for an earlier stream just because I'm fucking tired, but yeah. Hello Robbie, how's it going? Straight from the brain if I had one. Yeah, it's pretty sleepy on this Sunday today. Cinder, what are you doing? But hey, we finished Eternal Night today. That's good. Getting old? No, I'm just tired, dude. I'm just always tired. I can't help it. I might actually look forward to playing Spyro next time. I won't procrastinate waiting 2 years to turn on my lamp so I can load up some Eternal Night. Later, Taser, thank you so much for the follow, by the way. Welcome to the Moida. I hope you enjoy your stay. Alright, okay, so I am gonna call it here for the day. Sorry for the shorter stream, I am just pretty fucking tired. But if you could stick around, as always, I would like to raid out into someone because it makes their day seeing your faces and you get some channel points for doing so. And today we're actually gonna go raid Twig. I haven't been able to raid Twig in a wee while. Twig is doing his Corvids, Creepers, and Conspiracies kind of podcast with a guest called Susie. And Twig is always good fun, so let's go and show him some love. Thank you for coming, I appreciate it. Oh, I don't have a raid message. I don't really do raid messages, but if you'd like to pop a wee hello in the chat, ask him how his day is going, I'm sure he'd really appreciate that. Just please be on your best behavior as always. Thank you, or we will have problems. So yeah, tomorrow I do have intentions of streaming, regardless of if my medication is ready or not, because if it is ready, I'll just pick it up Tuesday instead. I don't know what we'll be doing. I think people were speaking about doing some Sea of Thieves maybe tomorrow. I don't know if that's going to be on stream or not, because we want to get the pass done before the season ends. So we could do something like that. Otherwise, I have no fucking clue. If anything changes, I'll let you know ahead of time in the Discord. But thank you so much for coming today. Your company was really nice. Sorry again for the scuff at the beginning. And I appreciate y'all sticking around. Thank you to my chatters. Thank you to my lurkers. Thank you all so very much for taking the time to stop by here. I really appreciate it. It means the world to me. So thank you. For now, you guys have a lovely rest of your morning, noon, or night, wherever it is you are. Take plenty good care of yourselves. Try your best as always. And I will hopefully see you tomorrow. Okay?